Hi, I'm Helga. Welcome to Once Upon a Time in Real Estate. Stories to inform and enlighten you about the unpredictable and always fascinating Toronto real estate market. Today's story isn't a fairy tale. It's more of a true crime type of story. Once upon a time, Jack and Jill wanted to buy the worst house in Toronto because house values have surged upward and getting out of reach for many first-time home buyers. The strategy? Buy a horrible house at a low price, fix it up, and voila, you have a beautiful home and have increased the value substantially. Good plan. Well, I found it. Literally the worst house in Toronto. It had been used for years as a rooming house with little or no upkeep, completely run down. My clients did a bit of research. They Googled the address and they asked me, "Is this the house with the murder?" Wait, what? So then I Googled the address and the story of the gruesome murder appeared. The victim had been brutally bashed in the head multiple times and was pronounced dead at the scene. The scene was the address of the home my clients were considering buying. Should this have been disclosed on the listing? You know, something like, handyman special, complete with murder and intrigue, hurry, won't last. So I emailed the listing agent with the question, "Has there been a death in the house?" The reply, "All old houses have deaths in them. I've been a real estate agent for 30 years. Many homes have had people die in them. It's part of life." And they signed off, "Have a great night." Really? Did this mean all houses have dead people in them at some point? Or were they specifically covering up the details of the murder to sell the house? I cautioned my clients that the home could carry a stigma and be more difficult to sell in the future. They believed once it was renovated, all shiny and new, the murder would no longer affect the home's value. So we proceeded with submitting the offer. And then the listing agent called and said, "I have to tell you something. I'm afraid I could get sued and I feel badly for not telling you. A few years ago, the basement tenant beat someone to death." There we have it, finally disclosed. We continued. The offer was accepted, conditional on a home inspection. During the inspection, there was water leaking from the kitchen ceiling. The tenants had drawn a circle around the leak and wrote on the ceiling, "Beware, P house." Well, at the end of the day, it wasn't the murder that made my clients decide against buying the home or the pee leaking from the ceiling. It was the bed bugs. But that's another story for another day. Are you looking for a horrible house in Toronto? I can help. I look forward to house hunting with you.